Welcome back to Popcorn Corner, and today I am reviewing the massively hyped Transformers 1, but did it live up to the hype?
You have proven yourself worthy. Take these and access your full potential.
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
This animated entry into the Transformers franchise was a breath of fresh air from the live-action Michael Bay explosion fests that actually has a really good storyline to it as well. Now, I thought this was going to be a classic two buddies who become enemies kids movie with Transformers, which it kind of was, to be fair. But the story and the writing in this were incredible. And the cast was pretty huge in this as well. Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime, Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron, Scarlett Johansson as Elita 1, Keegan-Michael Key as fan favourite Bumblebee, Steve Buscemi as Starscream, John Hamm as Sentinel Prime, and the legendary Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion. And it's safe to say, this cast was stacked. Although it was weird though, not hearing Peter Cullen, the OG Optimus Prime. He's been playing him since the 80s. Really weird. Okay, so a brief synopsis of the film. Essentially, it is an origin story of how Optimus Prime and Megatron came to be the household names that we know and love them for. But this was before we grew up with them. So this is Orion Pax and D16, who were best buds working down in the mines together because they've got to harvest the Energon because the natural supply stopped years ago. But Orion wants more and wants to break the rules a little bit and takes his best buddy Megatron, D16, come on, give me a break. I've had these names with me since I was a kid. It's a little bit confusing. Anyway, Orion takes D16 to enter the big race to prove that they are better than just working in the mines. And they almost win it, to be fair, and they get the attention of Sentinel Prime, who says he's given them private medical facilities to patch themselves up. But surely that's just a mechanic though, right? Anyway, that doesn't happen and they get sent to sub-level 50 where they meet the fan favourite that we've already mentioned, Bumblebee! Or as he likes to keep convincing people that his name is
Badassatron. We're gonna call you B.
Safe to say it doesn't stick. They devise a plan to get out and head to the surface to try and find the truth behind the lies that Sentinel Prime has been telling to keep control of all the robots. Now at this point I am calling them robots because Sentinel Prime and a few of his cronies are the only robots that have the transforming cog that allows them to actually transform. So obviously our heroes then get these cogs and some wise elderly advice from one of the primes that was supposed to be defeated in the cave long ago that they revived, and then they go to take on the big bad in the movie. Obviously, Sentinel Prime. What I really liked about this film though was the comedy, which was executed perfectly. Sometimes it was a bit laboured though.
Badassatron.
But the standout thing from this film is the story of two best buds becoming enemies and D16's descent into rage and hatred and spending his life abiding by the rules and complying with all the protocols, only to be betrayed and discover that he'd been lied to all of his life by Sentinel Prime, which ultimately pushes D16 over the edge and transforms him into Megatron. It's actually probably one of the best ways that I've seen it done on film. Anyway, now that D16's become Megatron, obviously Orion then needs to become Optimus Prime. So after being defeated by his mate and thrown off the bridge and going into the depths of the planet's core, this is where he gets the Energon boost that he needs from the Primes and becomes Optimus Prime, fully transforms and kicks everyone's ass, to be honest with you. The film's end leaves it open for a sequel, which to be honest with you, I'm really hoping happens because this was a brilliant film. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Let me know what you think in the comments section though, and let's roll out.
Badassatron.